All right, we're going to sharpen a pair of Salon shears. Actually, we got Salon shears and grooming shears to sharpen this morning. So we're going to do the Hanzos first for the nice lady. And it's pushing at the back, in the middle. Not so bad in the middle, but it is at the tip. It is pushing the hair at the tip. So we're going to get them a little sharper. Got some clipper blades to do this morning too. Been pouring raining all morning. Good morning. Oh, that's water. Dang it. Oh, yeah. That's awesome, man. So you took the ambulance? That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. Thank you very much. Happy Father's Day to you also. My daughter took us out last night. We all went and had a little pizza and beer. The son just texted me from Colorado. Happy Father's Day. I think we're good. We are good to go. 11 people watching. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. We're sharpening a few this is a Salon shear here. And I do have some grooming shears to sharpen this morning also. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Jim? Back at you also. Man, we got a lot of rain early this morning. It was pouring. I didn't walk this morning because when I got up at 4:30, it was bad. That looks good. I can feel the rough edge on this with the marker. All right, let's see if we can move the camera without screwing everything up. I got a new boom. Oh, there it went. Hang on. There we go. How's the sound? All right, cool. I got the fans running. It's not too bad in the shop. 80 degrees and 85% humidity this morning. Looks good, looking good. Oh, I just cut myself. God dang it. Shit. That's not good. I may have to go get a Band-Aid. Boy, you got that right. Look at that. All right, hang on, guys. Man. Thanks, Captain Jimmy. You too, sir. I just sliced my thumb open. Don't you love that? I hate when you cut yourself. I do it all the time, unfortunately. It's just hazard of this business. careless, a little careless this morning on that. All right. Where was I? All right, let me do another pass. I think I got a pretty good edge on this. Hey, Captain Jimmy, did you get all that heavy rain this morning? Man, all hell broke loose about 4:30 or 5 here. Thunder and lightning, pouring. Everything is so saturated here. Yesterday we had some street flooding. We can't take much more rain around here. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much been moving west to east and all been down south. All right, I'm going to do a little bit more convexing on that edge. I got a little haze on it. A little bit more. And then I'll go to the polishing pad. There we go. Yeah, crazy weather in Texas the last 6 weeks. We've had rain almost every day for 6 weeks, it seems like. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, that looks good. Well, I appreciate everybody watching out there and keeping me company. If you would, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. If you notice, I use 2 pads. One of them I use aluminum oxide on. When I get to it, I'll show you. One of them I do use polishing compound on, and one I do not, or a light coat on the last pad. So if you notice, I like to do the burr removal at this step. After I finish my last pad, abrasive, I like to flip that burr up and off before I go to the polishing pad. It's just me. You don't have to do it that way, but like I said, you guys don't look at my stuff as gospel, that's for sure. There's a lot of different ways of doing this and getting good results. So I've got a nice clean edge, beautiful. I don't have a burr left on there. Still looks good. Got a little haze right there, but I'll polish it out. So Jimmy, this is my really worn pad, and it's a real thin pad. And I'll put a little aluminum oxide on it, polishing compound. And there's virtually no downward pressure at all. I don't want that edge folding over. I need to replace this one. I do have an extra. I have an extra one already set aside to replace this one, but it's still working. So on this pad, and I need to clean the back of this. This is a thick pad. See how thick that pad is? And I don't want to, I just put a little bit on there, a little polishing compound, and I'm not getting the edge. This is just more cosmetic of the polishing of the back of the shear. Get off any extra grind marks that I've left through the pad, through the previous abrasives. And that looks good. Got a little haze on it, but that's all right. Once I clean it with alcohol, it'll be polished nice. And if I need to come back to this pad, I will. I think we're good. All right, let's see if I can move the camera again. All right, so we're going to clean them again with alcohol before we go back to the stones. I'm gonna go back to the pad. I'm just kind of polishing a little bit. I'm not going to move the camera. I'm just polishing the back of this shear a little bit. That looks better. Let's look at that one. I'm gonna do this one too. Just a little polish on the back. We're golden. Ah. I think we're good. That looks good. All right, we're going to go to the fine stone next. Looks good. I resurfaced all my stones this morning before I started sharpening. That's usually my Sunday ritual. First thing I do when I come to the shop is flatten the stones, replace the abrasives on the flat hone, get everything ready for whatever I got to sharpen. And I think we're good. All right, we can put them back together and test them now. See a little bit of schmutz in there, right there. All right. All right, we're good. All right, let's put them back together. I've got all the parts soaking in alcohol. Fingers aren't working today. Morning, Dean. Thanks for joining us. All right, feels good. I'm gonna do a test. Oh man, tissue test was just perfect. Let's go to hair. We're gonna move on. We're not gonna worry about the. So let's check them at the back. Oh, felt a little crunchy. Hang on a second. I'm gonna hit the pad one more time. right, the wet tissue test was perfect, but I kept feeling something there. Tips is what I care about, and see, those are cutting great on the tips. Where they were pushing before, they're not pushing now. Let's do our final adjustment. I think that's about right. Maybe one more click. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we got the shear, the Salon shears done. I got hair everywhere. I need to blow off my workstation here. All right, so we got those done. Now we've got some grooming shears to do. Gib gators. It's got something catching on them. They're just a little gritty. Let's see if we can get them to cut a little smoother. Yeah, it's a little rough. They've got a light serration on them, but the serrations are damaged. What I mean by gritty is when they close, they should be very, very smooth, and when they cut the fur, the fake fur, it should cut smoothly, and they're not cutting smoothly. You can see the damage on that inside ride line right there. Just not crisp. I mean, you want them. You know, really, the girls want them really sweet closing, easy to cut, and not have any resistance to them. These are fairly new shears, so there should not be a set issue. No, they're perfect. They're just worn. And I can feel the inside edge getting smoother on the stone. We've got a little something right there. I got it off on the polishing pad. It was a little rust right there. I don't like that right there. I got a clean edge all the way down. I got a little something right there and a little something right there. So let's go back to the stone. Still right there. Not that she's going to cut down there, but that may be what's causing the grit in the pivot area. There we go, we're good now. So we got a clean edge all the way through the J on that blade. And I got a lot of damage right in there and there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, that damage or not in the light. These came from the factory like that. It's got a weird grind to it. We're gonna leave it. We want them to cut. That's all we care about. Well, I appreciate the kind words, but I am no master sharpener by any means. I'm mediocre at best. There we go. Now these are beveled edge, these are not convex. Dog grooming shears. Give Gator dog grooming shears. Still got an issue at the tip. That looks good. Now, I'm going to stop at 1,000 grit on these since these are dog grooming shears. I would not use this machine for tailoring shears. I would use a twice as sharp. You can go to my channel and look scissor sharpening, and you'll see all the different videos I have on sharpening all different types of tailoring and sewing scissors and things like that. It's a different machine that I use. But I do a lot of sewing scissors. Whoop. All right, let's see if this works. This is the serrated side, but it's real damaged. These are beveled edge dog grooming shears. They're fairly simple to sharpen. I'm gonna have to go back because I still got a little ridge here. At the tip. That's going to cause a problem. There we go. A little bit more aggressive than I wanted to be there. All right, so we're just removing the burr at this point. And I still got a little edge. I got a little problem at the tip here. So I'm going to go back just a little bit here. I'm going to back up because I've got an issue at the tip. Now I'm just blending. Fortunately, I got to go back through the series again. even that edge out. It kind of looked like a weak edge from the factory. It was a little swoop in it. And that may have been what was causing it the gritty feel. Okay, I've got a consistent burr now, and it's all removed all the way through the tip. I kept seeing a little bit of haze at that tip. "26 people watching. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little channel out. We get a little income from our channel every month, and it does help us buy abrasives and that sort of thing. All right, I think we're good. Need a morning nap, Jim? Hush! Stop. Maya, go lay down. Definitely sounds like a good Father's Day. That looks good. Doug, welcome. All right, that looks good. Let's go to the fine stone, and then we'll test these. Looks good. Looks good. Very smooth. I don't feel that grit anymore. When I was closing them before, I had a real gritty feel to them. These feel nice and smooth now. Let's just hope they cut good. That's pretty good. Oh man, tissue test was perfect. So here we go. I need to get out a new piece of fur. All right, the back. Oh wow. In the tip, look at that. Crisp, clean, perfect. I don't feel that grit anymore. Let's do the really fine fur. For that detailed work. All right, that's perfect. That'll be good. She'll be happy with that. Let's do our final adjustment, and then we got some curved to do and some chunkers to do this same batch. That feels good. Take a little rubber band, keep them closed. All right, that's one of them done. All right, here's the curves. Same kind of thing. They feel crunchy. See how that kind of right there in the middle, it's just kind of ragged. It's a ragged feel to the cutting. Right there. All right, let's fix them. "31 people. Tell me where you're watching from." We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We're about 20 minutes from the NASA Johnson Space Center, 30 minutes from the Gulf of Mexico, and 30 minutes from downtown Houston. Wichita, Kansas. Y'all got some bad storms coming through there, didn't y'all, the other day? You had some tornadoes? Y'all are in hurricane or tornado alley. Yeah, we know Chris is up there in the beautiful state of Montana. So I'm going to get my Dremel tool and kind of clean that up a little bit. All right, so we got them clean. I freehand the curve shears. I don't use the clamp. Yeah, I saw that in Illinois. Illinois had some tornadoes the other day. Scares the hell out of me. You know, we may have hurricanes, but we don't have, our tornadoes are not like tornadoes you guys have up there. I mean, we have them down here on the Gulf Coast, but they're not as bad. And I have a weird fear of tornadoes. You can see a hurricane coming. You can't see a tornado coming till it's too late. All right, this is where I use my deburinator. I had to get the deburinator out. Chris, I'll mail you one. I'll mail you 2 of them. I stole the idea from Jeff Andrews at Northern Tail in Arkansas. This is what he made. He calls it a fuzzy stick. But I made a bunch of them, and I'll send you some. They work okay. Especially for dog shears. Thanks, David. What's going on out in LA? Hey, David, I had sent this guy from Southern California to talk to you. I told him he should get with you. Y'all could cross-pollinate. All right, so here's my curved shear machine. Exactly. That's what we do. We've got to learn. The guy's name is Caesar. He goes by Mark, and he's in Lake Elsinore. He's just getting started. Have a good one, Jimmy. All right, I think we got them. I think we got them cutting good. I got the ride lines looking good. I want to hit it one more time on the felt pad. And then we're going to test. Reassemble and test. Feel smooth, smoother. Well, guys, I've got one more pair to sharpen, but I'm going to shut the camera down because I'm going to go rest for a couple minutes before I get that last pair done. Then I got some clipper blades to do, then I'm done for the day. I don't have anything else scheduled today, which is kind of a bummer. We did our Father's Day stuff last night. Yeah, you're kind of pushing down on it. Yeah, you're trying to get the bow part of it out of it. Yeah, you give a little downward pressure. It doesn't take much. They flex pretty well. Take care, David. So I still feel something at the tip, so I'm going to go back to the pad. So yeah, they do flex on the regular shear. It's all part of the set. What's called the set. That's much better. All right, so here we go. Crisp, clean, very nice. I tested 3 parts of the blade, the back, the middle, and then the tip. Let's try the rabbit fur. There we go. Got the rabbit furs cutting clean, so that's done. All right, like I said, I got one more pair to do, but I'm going to take a break for a minute. That's an hour we've been doing the live stream. That's enough. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you hit that thumbs up button. Hope you subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Hope you guys have a great day wherever you're at. Happy Father's Day to every father out there. Go thank your wife for making you a father. Have a good one, guys. Take care.